Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for yet another episode of Tsui no Stella. Let's continue the story, and I wanted to check if I can change the system from like imperial stuff to like metric, and it seems like that's not the option, it's just English. So yeah, you commented under one of the videos previously that you had actually like stuff in meters before, but maybe because this is like official like translation on Steam, then maybe it's like just hard coded for being like this like other like system that only one country in the world uses. Sorry. I still cannot get over this, but yeah, let's just continue. I will just keep like, I don't know, pretending I know how far is a mile or something. Let's go. We found the kid, right? Let's see. Are you sure it's human? He also looks kinda human, no? I joined her at the window. I have to run my own night vision, using imaging software to further augment what I see. Following the coordinates from Filia Terminal, I turned towards the same spot. Is there right? Is there though? I don't see anyone. Ah, can't see it. Oh, okay, never mind. There's a kid up there. Okay, looks fairly human, but I'm suspecting him for being the android anyway. You know, because we interacted with Philia so much, I'm kind of distrustful to human kids in this game. You know, maybe he's been abandoned basically, and like learned to live alone. Or maybe this is the actual kid. Who knows? He should scan him. The same he did for with Philia. Like, does he have like artificial organs or something? There's a kid up there. A young girl. From the distance, I can see her face. But she is obviously in a pretty sorry condition. Her clothes are mostly tattooed rags. She's squatting on the outer walls of the city. Maybe that's the outer limiter of her territory. Just behind her, I can see a massive crack in the walls leading inwards. They probably connected to the same maintenance space we got a glimpse of earlier. I don't think the girl could have got up there another way. She's pretty high up, high enough that a fall would kill her, but she looks completely at ease. She used to being up there. She must be dealing with heights like that every day. Okay. Just looking into space, wondering like what's going to be today. Or just scouting for, you know, machines and like other dangers, like humans. Yeah. Her gaze is wandering all across the town, so maybe she hasn't noticed us yet. No, we lit a fire earlier in the evening. The smoke from that could have given us away. Yeah, so she's like searching like if you left already or what. The girl turns her head and look right in our direction. Okay, that gives me a vibe that she actually can see you. Like she has like some kind of like augmented sight or something. Looks right into our direction. This is not a coincidence. I don't believe it. Sorry, I don't believe this is a coincidence. Also, yeah, I talked about this in Rewrite videos, but I did recently a vote poll about what is like the saddest K game, and there were like 4 options: Rewrite, Little Busters, Planetarian, and Tsui no Stella. And Tsui still actually got like the least amount of votes. Like Planetarian seems like to be sadder for people than Stella. Maybe I won't cry. Maybe I can manage.
もし見つかっていたら仕掛けられるかもしれん。
考えすぎだよ。
いや、考えるべきことだ。
大丈夫だよ。
And also, I'm not the only one that been annoyed by Philia being so careless. It seems. You also mentioned that in the comments. I'm not the only one in the world. Philia doesn't understand. And I'm not in the mood to explain it to her.
別の建物に移動する。大した手間じゃないはずな。
そこまでするの？相手は子供だよ。
子供がいるなら親もいる。
That gives her something to think about. There's one family there, there could be more. And as more people are in one place, the more dangerous it is for travelers.
と決まったわけじゃ。
フィリア、言うことを聞いてくれ。
Yeah.
わかった。
We pack up our stuff and evacuate the building. I prefer not to move around at night, but it's better than err on the side of caution. Okay.
あの子、なんであんなところにいたのかな。下に降りたかったんじゃないかな。ねえ、きっとそうだよ。
Yeah, talking a mile a minute, just thinking out loud. I don't have time or energy to deal with her right now. An hour or so from down, my nerves finally start to relax.
昼まで寝ていい？
ああ。
I plan on doing the same myself. Okay, actually going to sleep this time. And nothing bad happened, but my body betrays me. Okay, I woke up at the same time as usual, just like clockwork. Okay, makes sense. If you think about this, it's like biological clock is already programmed basically to wake up early and like do stuff. Despite being an actual machine, Fiona sleeps like a log right through the midday. Of course, I ended previous episode to the next. God damn it. Welcome intruders. Okay. Of course, I ended episode just before the end. God damn it. In the afternoon, we'll pick up where we left off and get ready to move on. My android companion is inordinately interested in the city today. Looking for the kid, probably. Yeah.
いてもらっちゃ困る。
ねえ、もっとあっち側を歩いちゃダメ？
No. No, stop asking.
ダメだ。
She drops it quickly enough. Maybe she can tell there's no point arguing. So... Maybe like that. The moment she saw that girl, she had been possessed with a strong desire to visit the city. My plan hasn't changed though. We'll skirt around it and pass through the town on the other side. Smart. Or at least that was the plan. Oh god damn it, what happened?
くそ。
Oh,
面倒だな。
they have a wall on the other side. God damn it. That's bad. And there's barbed wire at the top. Huh. There's a barricade stopping us from going any further.
これ、何？
ここらに住み着いていた人間たちのこしらえたものだ。
Yeah, to protect themselves from this side. It's made mostly of wood, with metal fencing around and barbed wire on the top. Judging by the level of decay, it's been here for 10 years or more.
隠れる？
大丈夫だ。誰もいない。
It looks real effort. It took real effort and organization to build this. It's solidly made, strong enough to keep out any would-be invaders. Nothing getting past this wall, not even a mouse. I might be able to make a hole in it with my tools, but I don't want to risk attracting attention. You have something that can like actually pass through this thing? Attracting attention, so you have like some kind of explosives, I would assume? Or something like a blowtorch? I mean, you need to like pass through like metal and then through the wood and metal again. It's like several like layers. How long will it take you to like pass through it on the ground level? There's nothing for it but to give up on this road and find another road out of town. Eventually we find an old irrigation tunnel. The water dried up, leaving it just an empty ditch. We should walk. We should be able to walk along it easy enough. Yeah, okay. That's also a good thing because the city need get the water supply from somewhere, so it's probably from the outside of the city. And will keep us out of sight of anyone who might be watching.
これ川？
昔のな。ここ行くぞ。
At first, everything goes smoothly, but our good fortune doesn't last. The way forward is leading underground. God damn it! We didn't want it to go underground last time, but we are now underground. Before I know it, we are trotting through dark, cavernous passages. I mean, last time we didn't want it to go underground because there's been like still water and it could be poisonous, but now we are in like dried up canal, so should be fine in terms of like danger environment, but it's not fine because we're way louder here because there's an echo and everything, and we know that people exist in this place. This is not good, and also we cannot escape if like something happens because we have only go back or go like just move forward. This is like the only two options.
ねえ、柔道。
Or like go through, I guess, through the ladder, but it's going to slow us down.
もしかして迷った？
Right, and these canals can be a labyrinths. Yeah, true.
迷いかけだな。
The map I've been using is totally unreliable at this point. Yeah, you have to like draw your own map. Like we know that your device can do that.
一度引き返す。
That would let you like not being lost, right? Because you will know that you are going in the direction of the previously channel. Situations like this call for the quick judgment. It can mean a difference between life and death.
あれ？行き止まり？なんで？
We retrace our steps, but end up hitting a little wall.
地図だと一本道なんだがな。どうも知らないうちに分岐路を見過ごしたな。どこかで地上に出て位置確認をする必要が。
こっちにはしごあるよ。
点検口か。よし。
Okay.
そいつで一度上に出る。
It's going to be inside the city, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is the place where we did not want it to be. We'll think we will be back on the surface now, but at the top of the ladder it's still dark. Yeah, these are the support.
あれ？どうして？
But still, it's not underwater. This is like a little bit further. There's like no poisonous water basically because it's actually maintained place. So it's in a safe spot of the support. So we are like relatively safe from like environmental damages here, I guess. But still, humans.
移動距離からすると間違いなく地上には出ているが、こりゃ密閉された空間に出たようだな。
Yeah, Jude, you saw these before. The access hall came up on the inside of the building, possibly a warehouse or maintenance area. I can scan the surrounding area. There are giant pillars all around us. Each one measures 7602 feet in diameter, however big it is. They're the same ones I got sight of yesterday.
都市の基部に出てしまったらしいな。
Position-wise, it makes sense, but I'm having a hard time visualizing how these pillars hold that huge city up. Maybe it's like an iceberg, and what we see here is only a tiny fragment of the more complicated structure. Yeah, you saw this place before. Jude, come on. Even I recognize these pillars. You saw them like when you like looking in the like goddamn hole.
本当だ。大きい柱がたくさんある。
Each one is big enough for a whole crowd of people to link arms around. And there are hundreds of them down here. This place is vast. That's the only way to describe it. There's hardly any light. It's like we're in the dense forest. The actual city must start higher up than I thought. No getting around it. We'll have to go up.
ここ行かなきゃなら。
Okay.
これから離れるの。
We're actually going to the city behind the cracked wall, it seems. A dense forest. Essentially poetic sentiment for me. The moment I step out of the access hall, I feel a total irritation chill down my spine. My sensor aren't picking up anything irregular. There's no reason I should be worried. But that's how I feel all the same. It's like city itself is waiting with bated breath. Everybody knows that uneasy sensation of being watched. There's like the mechanical version of that. Yeah, I can imagine this.
感じだ。
I have bad feeling about this too, Jude. You are not the only one. Yes, I believe you, as always. Julia clearly doesn't feel it. As usual, we're the complete opposites. A machine like human and human like machine. Actually, this is like actually cool sentence. Wow. If you think about this story is kinda also about Philia making not only herself a human, but she's also going to turn Jude more into human. If you think about this. Huh. Maybe.
歩かないの？
She's standing beside me, totally unconcerned.
周辺情報を取得してるんだ。止まってる方がやりやすい。出られるとしたら柱からだな。
This underground space is so huge I could scan all day and never find a way out. But there's some kind of service staircase running around one of the
階
pillars.
段がある。安全そうなら上に。
Okay. So we're going through the pillar, basically.
うん、わかった。
俺が先行する。安全確認をしたら端末から呼ぶから追ってこい。
一緒にいた方が良くない？
いや、万一の時がな。
In case of what? An ambush? Me dying? I don't want Philia getting taken down with me. This is probably the best way to prevent that. Yeah. Why would you think that? Right? If you think of her only as the package to deliver. Then it hits me. I'm worrying over nothing. See? He's changing. In that worst case scenario, I'm dead, it's over. What happens next is out of my hands. I feel like I could get away safely or be destroyed. It would all be the same. I was making plans based on subconscious desire to protect her just now. Yep, pretty much. It really brings out how terrifying AE androids are. Even someone like me can get attached to them in such a short time. Yeah, that's kind of terrifying if you think about this. From his perspective, yeah. When I was a kid, I got my hands on the small data terminal and spent my every waking moment examining its database. Having access to such a wide range of technical and scientific information was like magic to me. One of the things I learned about was the form of parasitic fungus. It inhabits its host brain, making it puts itself in danger, so the spores can spread to the new ground. Is that sort of very different from what's happening here? Wow, what an analogy. I'm really starting to hate Filia Creator, whoever they were.
やっぱり一緒に来てくれ。
いいの？
ああ。
Yeah. She's a cargo. I can't let myself forget that. I repeated to myself in my head as we began to long ascent. Begin to long ascent. We end up in the long narrow path. There's a ladder at the end leading further up. Then another path, another ladder, the same thing several more times.
ここの扉壊されてるよ。
工具を使って溶断して。
Oh,
こちら側から。
interesting. I guess I get to not letting anything from outside to go in, because the people inside probably want to be protected, right? But on the other hand, how would they go and maintain these pillars? Maybe they don't maintain them, actually. They're just like, well, if they fall, they fall. Whoever living here must use this road to get around.
ジュード、こっちに開いてない扉あるよ。
そっちは電源が通ってない。開かないぞ。
Maybe we could shift it if we had access to heavy industrial equipment, but not like this. We proceed carefully, scanning the whole time. Above a certain level, we started seeing dead bodies again. I ignored them. I decreased my scan sensitivity to give it more processing speed. We find a freight elevation on the floor, or one floor, but of course it doesn't work. Instead, we head up more stairs.
どこに着きそう？
多分都市の仮想エリアだ。
あの子のいたところ？
どうかな。
She gets spotted before me. Impressive. She points towards a tiny speck of light ahead of us. Okay. R08. Okay, that's a big door.